I'm living in New York. I moved here in 2020, and Brian texted me, and as I'm walking out of the subway, and I was like, that's weird. Brian, in the morning, sending a selfie? That doesn't usually happen. So I was like, all right, let me take a look at what's going on here. And it's a selfie of him and Allie. I was like, huh, Allie, who's this person? And then he's like, we're engaged. And I was like, oh, cool. Thanks for telling me. Congrats.
We want to thank everyone for being here to celebrate this special day with us. And a very special thank you to Aunt Kathy and Uncle Otto and Dr. and Mrs. Lynn for not only creating these two humans, but also bringing us all together this weekend. Allie and Brian, you two are perfect together. And it's an honor to witness the start of your beautiful journey as husband and wife. You've already created so many wonderful memories, and we know there's countless more to come.
When Brian first told me about Allie, I was immediately impressed. Allie, you've done something extraordinary. You've taken a man who once thought a balanced diet was a donut in each hand and actually say something like, we need to talk about our future together.
I love at all weddings watching the bride coming down the aisle, but I mostly love seeing the groom and their reaction. And Brian's reaction was just incredible. Seeing him smile and swallowing hard, it was very emotional to see just how excited and happy and touched he was by the moment.
I'm very welcome you all come to celebrate very important day for Brian and Ali for the marriage. This is very important day for my wife Wendy and I, Catherine and Dr. Hirschman. Your daughter Allison definitely is your credit for you both. They are so happy together, and it's a perfect match. Yeah, that's good.
One fond memory I have from the early days of Allie and Brian's relationship was when Allie met Brian's parents for the first time. She was understandably nervous and eager to make a great impression, but as fate would have it, she was running a little late. She came downstairs dressed in jeans and a nice shirt, thinking she was ready to go. That's when my dad, who usually has a word count of about 10 words per week, chimed in with, "You are wearing that to meet his parents?" The sheer look of horror and amusement on Allie's face was priceless. On one hand, she couldn't believe that my dad had the guts to suggest she needed to change, especially when she was already behind schedule. On the other hand, it was clear that my dad liked Brian enough to want Allie to make a great first impression on his parents. So needless to say, Allie changed her outfit, and just like that, my father, with his rare and impeccable timing, single-handedly saved the relationship.
Everybody was calm and excited for Allie, and I feel like there was just a presence of love.
Oh, really? Everything's, yeah. She knows. Come here, Bubsy. My mom's like, no, she should.
So everybody was there. They've all known Allie forever, and even people who weren't blood relatives may as well have been. And being the person who knows Allie for the shortest amount of time, I felt very welcomed into the room, and it was a great energy and just lots of camaraderie and, as I said, love for Allie and for Brian.
Allie has always been a force to be reckoned with, and now she's found her match in her husband. He's not just a good-looking power lifter. He's a doctor that loves donuts. And he's an expert shopper at Costco. Everything you'd look for in a man. And she really hit the jackpot. It's been awesome getting to know Brian. I feel like Brian and I have a very strong bond. I would take a bullet for Brian. Not because we're that close, because I know that he'd know exactly what to do. He'd take the bullet out, cauterize the wound, nurse me back to health. I know I'm in good hands with Brian.
A lot of fun energy. A lot of her dear friends were here celebrating, and just a very loving atmosphere.
If there's one thing I'd like to highlight about my sister Allison, is that she's the heart of our family. She's the first person to remember birthdays, first person to offer to help in anything, quite literally. She throws amazing parties, and she's someone that gives fully to others. It's no surprise that she became a doctor. It's just in her nature to care, love, and support everyone around her. Our whole family, we're all different puzzle pieces. And our spouses and our partners, we're all different puzzle pieces. And we all bring things differently to the table. And we're all unique pieces that fit together into a beautiful picture, I suppose. And Brian, you're the missing piece. And you make our family complete. And we're very happy to have you in the family. So thanks for being that missing puzzle piece. We love you.
Well, Allie's obviously beautiful, but she's not only beautiful on the outside, but she's beautiful on the inside. She is so outgoing and gregarious and talkative and so considerate. She is always putting other people in front of her. She's so selfless. And I think Brian sees that and appreciates that. I think he loves that she draws him out of his shell and brings out the very best in him.
Look at each other again, please.
Yes.
Stunning. So beautiful. Wow. Oh my God.
As Bridget would say, you look beautiful.
I know.
Old and borrowed from Kevin and JC's wedding.
Let's see the shoes.
Yes,
Something blue.
blue.
I can't believe today is finally here. I've been so excitedly waiting for the day to become your wife. It's hard to remember my life before you because since we've been together, it has felt like you have always been by my side. Being with you is easy. Loving you is easy, and being loved by you is the easiest part. You make me so incredibly happy. You are my favorite person to come home to, my favorite person to share my dreams and fears with, my favorite person to watch eat Cheetos with a spoon, and you are my favorite person to love and be loved by. I can't wait to marry you today.
I never dreamed that I would find someone quite like you. You're my best friend, my person, my love. We will have our up and downs, but I promise you I'll always be next to you, and I'll never stop trying. Today, tomorrow, forever. With all my heart, Brian.
The one word that comes to mind when I think of Allie is loyalty. Allie, I'm so incredibly lucky to have you not only as my best friend, but as truly another sister to me. I'm so happy you have found such an amazing man like Brian. You two are made for each other, and I am so happy for both of you. Love you guys, and cheers to an amazing weekend.
We have watched Allie mature and grow into the most incredible sibling, friend, doctor. She has gone after everything she has ever wanted, but she's truly one of our children, and we are so very blessed, and we are so very grateful that Brian came into her life, and we know she went after him. She found the right guy, and we love him.
Honored guests, beloved family and friends, it is my pleasure to greet you in this lovely venue for such a joyous occasion. We are here to celebrate the union of Brian Lynn and Allison Hupschman. They have chosen to share their lives together today and will pledge this bond through the celebration of marriage. Now, as most of you probably know, Allie and Brian started dating right at the end of 2019. Dating in normal times can be difficult, but they had to navigate getting to know each other, see each other, and develop a relationship, all during a time when the world was telling us to avoid each other. One memory I will never forget is a conversation I had with Allie early during this time. To spend time with Brian and to be able to come back to the family pod, she would need to avoid seeing him and us for 2-week periods since he was working in the ER. I kept pointing out how I couldn't understand making this type of sacrifice for someone she only knew for a few months. With tears in her eyes, she replied, "I think he's worth it, and I want to see where this relationship goes." This commitment led to a budding relationship, sharing passions for food, travel, and family values. Ultimately, the bond between them grew unbreakable, culminating in an engagement and buying a home together. Today, we celebrate the next chapter in their relationship, and I, for one, couldn't be more excited to see what comes next.
I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear, and whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling.
Love is an adventure and a conquest. It survives and develops like the universe itself, only by perpetual discovery. The only right love is that between couples whose passion leads them both, one through the other, to a higher possession of their being. There alone the skies are ever open for your love. There alone lies the great road ahead.
Today we witness the joining of two unique individuals, each with their own strengths and qualities. Brian, with his quiet and stoic nature, brings a sense of calm and stability to the relationship. Allison, with her vibrant and outgoing personality, infuses their lives with energy and joy. Together, they create a perfect harmony, complementing each other's differences and building a partnership that is both strong and full of life. May their contrasting qualities continue to be a source of growth, understanding, and endless love.
Allison, I give you this ring.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I ever will be.
All that I ever will be.
Wear it and know that I love you.
Wear it and know that I love you.
With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you.
Allison, please repeat after me. Brian, I give you this ring.
Brian, I give you this ring.
With all that I am and all that I ever will be.
With all that I am and all that I ever will be.
Wear it and know that I love you.
Wear it and know that I love you.
With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you.
Brian, since you love donuts, very much like the ring you now wear, may your happiness be an endless circle. Sprinkled with joy, glazed with laughter, and maybe, just maybe, having some munchkins too. Now, it is my great pleasure to acknowledge your union as husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I think they know how my husband and I feel about them. And how happy we are that Brian's part of our family.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming here because many people came from outside of the country. From Taiwan, there is a large contingent of people here, and we are very grateful for that. And on behalf of the Lin family and our extended family, I'd like to thank them.
Friends and family from near and far, welcome to this beautiful celebration of Doctors and Donuts. Kate and I have the distinguished honor of speaking to you today about a woman we have both known and loved our entire lives. She is a true friend in every sense of the word and has the ability to make you feel like you're the most important person in the room.
She really does it all. And on top of that, she is an incredible pediatrician who is chief resident of her program and practices medicine with empathy and puts her patients first. Allie is incredibly driven in everything she does. She is a star. There's no way to get around it. Just look at her tonight and how stunning she is.
The thing is that behind this beautiful exterior, there is a deep value and there is a steely determination to achieve what she decides to achieve. And she graduated this summer, and she was named the chief resident in pediatrics, which is the highest honor you can achieve. She met Brian, and as you heard about him, he is a special guy, and I'm very happy that he met Allison, because if anybody could tame her, it's him.
Dr. and Mrs. Lin, from the moment Allie met you both, it was clear that she was welcomed with open arms and warm hearts. Your kindness, love, and support have been incredible. You've raised an amazing son who is not only a loving partner to our Allie, but also a true reflection of the values and warmth you've instilled in him. Thank you for embracing Allie as part of your family and for all the love and joy you've brought into her life.
Brian truly embodies the essence of goodness in every sense of the word, doing so with quiet humility. Courtney, Allie, and I attended a school whose motto, actions, not words, perfectly captures Brian's spirit. He expresses his love through acts of kindness, like donut deliveries and Costco runs in his tank top and flip-flops in the middle of winter, never expecting anything in return.
Allie, you and Brian have started on a friendship that grew into love. May you always be best friends, and if you are, you will always be in love.
Here's a toast to Brian and Allie. Looking forward to hanging out more, and best of luck. Best wishes.
Here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and happiness for Allie and Brian. May your days be filled with joy, your nights with endless conversation, and your hearts with the deepest love. Cheers to the newlyweds.
We love you.
To Brian and Allie, may your life together be filled with love, laughter, and patience. Cheers to Brian and Allie.
She's a huge part of her side of the family, the glue, and I feel like she is also becoming that for our family. I just see nothing but love and family and togetherness in their future.
And we're like really happy, guys.
Oh yeah, super happy.
Oh my god. Wait, I can go down there. I was gonna say, Alex watching. Just do low front face. Up to here. Put it up your nipples. Well, you know that.
Well, you gotta cut the foil around first.
What?
No, you gotta. Yeah, untwist it.
How often I drink.
Not because of getting married, because you now know how to open a bottle.
Baba! Baba, can you get your robe on and come for pictures?
Oh my god!
Just start moving.
Ta-da.
Beautiful.
This is how it works. Try to do.
We need the one last little. You want help? No, I got it up.